Are the folks still booing? YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe. God, welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown NBA podcast. We'll talk about all things NBA related. Got to pause real quick before we start the show, man. We lost another former player tied to the NBA, man. That's not 4 players, King. That's crazy. Or former players, I should say. Well, Brandon Clark wasn't still a player, but, you know, NBA family is starting to lose some people this year, man. We just lost another one. We lost Stacey King, former Chicago Bull, 3-time champion. He was a Chicago Bull broadcaster, which is crazy. I would listen to some quotes and stuff he made not too long ago. Excuse me, and I didn't know he was sick or anything. Did you hear about how he passed?
Nah, I still don't know now. Well, I guess you're gonna tell me now, but no, I have no clue.
Well, no, I didn't know. I thought maybe you heard something. I still ain't heard nothing yet either. Because it could have sent me the he passed earlier, but I didn't see anything of why or how he passed. Because I didn't hear anything about him being sick. Like I said, he was doing broadcasts and all that stuff. He got the little podcast he been doing and all that stuff. So
yeah, this was out of nowhere, bro. This was I expect Stacey King to go to.
This is kind of like the Brandon Clark passing, bro. It just came, out of nowhere. So, but yeah, man, Stacey King, man, like I said, 3-time champion. He was part of the first 3-peat with the Bulls. Man, I don't know if you heard some of his quotes and stuff, man. Some memorable quotes for the Chicago broadcast and stuff like that, man. He was a great broadcaster, man. I definitely had that skill. Like I said, I hate to hear that, man, because I feel like I just heard one of his his quotes and stuff like that just recently, and then all of a sudden we get this news right here that he passed, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, we just want to give a quick moment of silence, man, for Stacey King, man. Man, he dying young, King. It's just crazy, bro. It's just getting crazy, man. But yeah, man. So let's just moment of silence, man, for former NBA player, Chicago Bull, 3-time champion, Chicago Bull broadcaster, Stacey King. All right, man. Let's get to it, King. You already know, man. We got game 3 was tonight. Yep, game 3 of the finals was tonight, man. You know we gotta go over here. But listen, man, before we do all that, man, you guys already know we gotta stop real quick and show some love, man, to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir. Listen, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here on the show, do us a favor. Add them there in the comment section, but we definitely guarantee if you guys add a super chat to the comment section, we'll get to that quicker. So any super chats that come in first, we will definitely address those first, no matter when you send it in there. Also, too, if you guys want to join us for these conversations and more NBA content, we do this literally every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, y'all. So join us here for these conversations by simply hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification bells for when we get ready to drop some content. Be the first to know. All right, King, let's get to it, man. Got to get into a little bit of a recap of this game tonight. Well, you already know what to do. Just put in the people's face. Spurs win 115-111 against the New York Knicks. Now 2-1 Knicks in the series. Spurs shoot 39 of 84 for 46% from the field. The Knicks shot 40 of 88 for 45%. 3-point percentage was 35-35 for both teams. Free throws, 25 of 32 for the Spurs for 78%, 18 to 22 for 82% for the Knicks. Rebound, the Knicks out rebounded the Spurs 46 to 37. 12 to 6 Knicks on the offensive glass and 34 to 31 Knicks on the defensive glass. All right, King. What's your thoughts on this game tonight, man?
Defensive battle, I feel like, bro. For most of the game, it got a little. They started making, crazy buckets at the end of the game. As far as that was actually intense. Like they were afraid. You could tell San Antonio was like, "Damn, New York, just go away" or whatever. But San Antonio got the job done. Victor had a decent game. As far as his standards and what he's been doing so far in the finals. Thought it wasn't like the most dominant game, but it was a good game. Not to disrespect him or whatever like that. But him and Castle, I feel like did their thing on the starting lineup. I mean, he had little roles and people just doing things defensively and just helping out, bro. Like this was an ugly game in a way. On the other side, Jalen Brunson, who else was it that had OG Anunoby was doing their thing for them on that side. Guys didn't really show up, but like major. But I still, in the end, like I don't want to go too long, but I feel like the Knicks are still in control of the series. I know folks are saying, man, it's a series now and all that. Not yet. Like the Knicks did win 2 at San Antonio. So San Antonio have to win game 4 in New York again. I do think, like I said, this was a game the Knicks could have won again. I think the Knicks came back, like I said, at the end of the game, and it looked like it was about to happen again. It didn't. Their defense still showed up. Victor kind of having 32 was good. The Knicks couldn't hit a 3-point shot until later in the game and all that stuff. I think they had missed, 10 in a row or something like that at one point. I just felt like this was a game where the Knicks didn't really play good at all, and the Spurs just came away with just squeaked away a victory. So nothing really changed my opinion of this. I do think, like I said, I think the Knicks do have to win game 4 though, as well. Both teams got to win game 4, obviously, but the Knicks want to get it done, get one game at home, not switch it back to home court momentum back to San Antonio that easily. I think, people being involved, guests, celebrity show host and all that stuff, being at the arena and all that stuff may have did a little couple of things. No, it was a little show going on at the arena. So things happen. But all in all, game San Antonio had to win. Like I say, Victor put the team on his back. He got a little help from what's his name, Castle, and all that big free throws at the end and all. De'Aaron Fox made a big bucket. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was sitting there like, this dude of all shots at the end and all that stuff. I thought when the Knicks were cutting into the lead and about to, I think, tie it up and all, De'Aaron Fox finally made a shot. But yeah, that's it, bro. Like I didn't take anything. Like nothing really changed my opinion of this one. I still think New York got it. I think this is more of, like I say, San Antonio just stole one.
Yeah, I think the only difference was Spurs wouldn't turn the ball over down the stretch.
Nah.
This game, it was they controlled the game a little bit better, man. They executed a little bit better. They didn't turn the ball over and all that stuff. Wemby came out aggressive in the first half of the game. It looked like the Spurs were playing the same way they've been playing the first 2 games, where they were taking control of the game early, and then the Knicks made their run. The only difference is the Spurs sustained their run towards the end of the game and actually maintained it and actually kept the lead and won the game. Yeah, like I said, man, it wasn't too much to really take from the game, bro. Like I said, it was a good game. It's gonna be interesting if the Spurs can win game 4, man. It's gonna really be an interesting series. Like I said, it's the referees. It's kind of hard for me to say if the referees are good or bad because I'm not invested in the game. As far as like, I don't care who wins. So like, I'm just sitting there watching and enjoying the game. So
you felt like they were bad against OKC, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, they're doing their job.
They're doing their job.
That's what I'm saying. It was at times at the end of the game and all, with like JB and all, it got rough and physical, and they weren't calling, and they were holding on their whistles. And I thought it was fine. Let both sides go and see who can. We in intense clutch time moments and all that stuff. Like, let them go back and forth, see who can win the game. It shouldn't be in the refs' hands. And I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to that in this game because like last couple of games, I really haven't been paying attention. Like I said, because I don't have a stake in anything, so it's like I'm just sitting there enjoying the games in general. I don't really care who wins, so I'm not really paying attention to it. I'm gonna try to pay attention to this game. But yeah, other than that, like, bro, it's a couple people that I need to see step up. Fox going 4 for 14, bro. And like you said, he did hit that bucket. I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, okay, Fox, you hit it. I was like, I thought you were gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? When he put it back up, was it about 4 or 6? Was it 4?
I don't know. It was clutch player of the year. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds like you said Shay. Listen, so like I said, he did well. Dylan Brooks came. I said Dylan Brooks. God, thank you, Dylan Harper. I'm tired, man. Dylan Harper, man, he played pretty well too. Threes weren't the greatest, but I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? He shot 1 for 8 on threes. Took a little bit more than what I wanted him to take. I like when he's driving down the lane, man, and create pressure on the defense and stuff like that. Because when he does that, they not only collapse the defense, but that frees up the guys from the outside. Wemby stepped up a little bit there in the fourth quarter too. He had some big threes and stuff like that, man. He thought he was Steph Curry shooting from across the tri-state area. But I mean, I you know why Wemby played so well in the first half? What was he doing?
Because he only shot 4 threes for the game.
But not only that, where was he operating?
In the mid post, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The
and they even said that during the broadcast. How long y'all been hearing me scream this all year? Like, bro, Wemby, you gotta utilize. We even had somebody ask us that in the comment section. I was like, yo, Wemby, you gotta utilize your length and your height, bro. You got to.
That's why.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why I said about the 4 threes though. That was indication of how he was playing. That he only shot. Remember last game we talked about he shot like 8 threes or something like that. He was like too many threes. Wemby,
like
3
or 4,
whatever. Yeah, like 3 or 4 where you want to be really. And if you hot, maybe take a couple more from there or whatever like that. And he took 4 today. So
yeah, that's what I'm like. Yo, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. Like I said, if you do that, you know what I'm saying, that can also open up your outside game, man. You know what I'm saying? You making it easier for you. Like I said, you're the tallest dude in the world.
Yeah.
Utilize your length, whatever, right? So he did that. I don't know. I feel like Keldon Johnson really made an impact with his physicality today too. He stood out to me. Cornette, bro. I just Cornette.
I'm still worried about the Spurs, bro. I'm still worried. Nothing about this game changed. It felt more like desperation to me than people dominating and showing up.
That backup center position still kind of got me a little. I don't know. It just got me a little. They got to work on that this offseason.
They don't get nothing from their bench, bro, other than Dylan Harper for the whole playoffs.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Keldon's supposed to be he's 6th man of the year. You would think he would add a boost or whatever. But like I said, one thing I will give Keldon, his physicality today definitely helped with that side of the ball or whatever, especially on the defensive side, man. And also, created pressure on in the paint too, man, when he was operating around the rim and stuff like that. So I'll give him that. But yeah, like I said, pretty much they took care of it. They actually didn't turn the ball over like they usually did in the first 2 games. So I gotta give them that. I gotta go to the Knicks, bro. OG and Anobi, Jesus.
Yeah, bro. OG was going on.
It's to the point now, bro. Every time OG shoots the ball, I think it's going in.
Oh, I ain't that far yet, but
that's how he's playing. That's how he's been playing all playoffs, bro. It's like he looking clutch out there, bro. Like it's how he been playing all playoff long, I should say. Other than the Philly series, he was out in that series.
Before you continue, though, I do want to give an apology to Mikal Bridges. I'm just saying. I remember you gave an apology to him. I told you it evens out to what happened, your dog. Hope you're good. But yeah, I'm apologizing to Mikal Bridges.
What you say?
Oh man,
I didn't hear you.
You have the power.
Yeah, I have to give you the power on that one, bro. You said what now?
Mikal Bridges, your boy that you gave an apology to. You know, the other day.
I'm gonna listen to this. Go ahead.
And I was saying, bro, it's up and down. Sometimes he's gonna be okay, but it's gonna average out to Mikal Bridges' numbers. I'm not gonna apologize to him. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be like, you feel me? Okay, Mikal, you playing like Mikal now. That's fine. But see, this is why these games like this,
bro. I'm telling you, the McHale and OG connection, bro. That wing position for them.
Mm-hmm.
I know people was kind of questioning the picks and all that stuff, bro. It's looking like it's worth it right now, man. Them boys been balling. Oh my God, I know we already apologized to the dude, but I'm finna apologize to him again, bro. Karl Anthony Towns is playing physical out there, bro.
Yeah.
He playing physical out there. I got to get Karl his. I know a lot of people look at the points like, he's scoring a lot of points. Like this is what I be talking about when we talk about. I know a lot of people. You always talk about a time when people look at certain players, they go straight to the points.
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy like Kevin Hart, like Josh Hart, who go out there and give you a Dennis Rodman type of play where he'll give you like 5 points, but the dude get you like 13 rebounds, 7-8 assists or whatever, 3 or 4 steals or whatever it is. And it's like you always want those guys to be able to impact the game in some shape, form, or fashion. Karl's defense right now, man, is looking immaculate right now. I got to give him his props. He's playing physical. He's not shying away from the moment. He's not playing small out there, man. So I got to give him his props on that.
They let him hold too.
Landry Shaman. Got to give Landry his props too, man. Because remember at one point, I know he'll score 3 today, but just him, remember at one point, he wasn't even in the rotation.
I ain't giving him those props. It was one point they were down by, what was that, 5? And he ran right at Wemby. I was like, bro, what are you doing, bro? He ran with the layup. I'm like, bro, what up? Come on, bro. Bop, just got that out. I'm like, you know what he about to do. He said, nope, bro. Drive past him. Here you go.
He timed that block too. But no, I'm not just talking about this game. I'm talking about just in general, man.
Yeah,
like we kind of not necessarily venomous towards Landry Shaman, but we kind of looked at him in the vein of when he played with we still remember the Phoenix Suns here. You know what I'm saying? I got to give him his props too, man. But yeah, like I said, man, the Knicks, man, I think Knicks gonna still win this series, bro. I'm not really tripping on it. But like I said, it would be an interesting series if we see San Antonio win Game 4. It's gonna be real interesting. But
they can't do a job, bro. This can't. Man, the Knicks be getting too much issues. Like they already get too much like stuff thrown their way. If they get this close and then do like a choke job, sheesh. Oh my gosh,
it ain't gonna be pretty, King. And you already know what's gonna end up happening. They gonna really put Wemby on the pedestal then, bro. They gonna say they gonna automatically put him over Jordan after that.
They gonna say he white Jesus.
They gonna put that man over Jordan, Bird, and Magic all combined. You know how to be doing the fusion technique, bro. It ain't gonna even matter.
Screw being black Jesus, he white Jesus, bro. I'm telling you.
He already journeyed. Yep. Shout out to my Dragon Ball super fans. But yeah, bro. Like I said, you already know what I think, bro. I just want a good series. I don't really care who wins. I just want a good series. Like I said, both coaches doing pretty well. I like the way the referee. I know. Sorry, Knicks fans, Spurs fans. I know y'all kind of have y'all's, picking your moments out in the games of who fouling, who not getting the call. I'm not gonna sit here and say you're wrong and all that stuff. I'm just saying for a person from the outside, like I was telling King, I guess I'm not really paying attention too much. I'm just enjoying the game for what it is. Next time I'll try to pay attention more to see if like, okay, are they calling calls? Now there were some moments in the game, like when Wemby like muffed, Jalen Brunson in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how the referee didn't see that, but the dude, let's say 10 feet tall, you know what I'm saying? And he doing it out there in the open. I don't know how you didn't miss that.
I think they were swallowing their whistles, bro. Like even at the end and all, like when they missed the calls, out of bounds call, and I think New York got the timeout and all that stuff. Yeah, that was a bang bang play. Like I don't think they could have saw it, so they went reviewed it real quick, and then
I didn't know that was off for Dylan.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was. I didn't know, and then I wasn't mad. I feel like
I was like, oh okay, I didn't know.
You're gonna be mad if your team is playing. You feel me? Like the refs don't get every call right. That's just the way it is. But from watching the game, I just like I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cat grabbing like Wemby's arms the whole damn game. He like holding on. They allow him to fight
they
down.
They big guys. That one, remember they called they challenged it or whatever. And they were challenging on out of bounds. Like how you could challenge it, but if they see a foul during that whole sequence, they'll call a foul. That's what they end up doing when they challenged it or whatever.
They letting them hold him and all that stuff and bully him a little bit. So I mean, it'll help Wemby out. This is what the playoffs about, bro. This is what the playoffs are about. So let's see if Wemby and them can win another game. I ain't gonna lie to you though. It's gonna be scary times in New York if Wemby and them win this game in New York, though. Win another one. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't win one at home. So,
bro, that's gonna be crazy. After winning like 13 in a row, bro, if they lose 2 at home, bro. That's gonna be, that's gonna be crazy.
stuff
Hey,
gonna change real quick.
Hey, they gonna say it's a curse.
They're gonna say it's a curse, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God, bro. Your boy Stephen A. had to reiterate that he does not deserve a ring if the Knicks win. You sent me that?
Yeah, I sent you that. When I told you he took credit for it and all that stuff, bro. This dude, and whatever. I don't even want to talk about him. That's how much I can't. Stephen A. Bro, he's just a bad representation.
When you sent me that, I'm like, who said you deserve a ring, bro? Who said that? I'm literally guarantee you, bro. I want you to go to Freezy channel, y'all. Y'all have a chance. Go to Blowing Tears. Nobody on that channel likes Stephen A. Smith. Well, it's shocking. As far as being a Knicks fan, nobody believes a Knicks fan.
I told y'all this is all because of Skip Bayless. All of this, bro, is because of Skip Bayless. I know Skip on the low. You know he mad on the low, like he's sitting back, coming on the show one time a week and all that stuff, having to ask Stephen A. for help and all that stuff. But it's all because of Skip Bayless, bro. Skip Bayless I ain't gonna say you shouldn't put the guy on there, but this dude smell himself like never before, bro. Jeez.
Let me see something. So Mike Brown said, okay, let me see. So Mike Brown said he was calling out the rest for the free throw discrepancy. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, they got 10 more.
I mean,
and they won by 4. I mean, yeah. I mean, he got to be mad about something, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm looking at that. I'm like,
I ain't mad about something. They made 6 more. What was that? They made 7 more free throws than you. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, I mean, that ain't Mike Brown. He's trying to be mad because he ain't had nothing to be mad about in a while. You feel me? So
yeah,
gotta find something. You shot more shots than them. You feel me? Damn near everything was even across the board. It just was a good game. Like I said, it's just San Antonio just pulled it out this time. Now,
they damn shot the exact same amount of on field goal percentage, all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Nothing about this felt like the Spurs took over.
I just got the alert and I saw that. I'm like, wait, hold on, I thought the free throws weren't that bad, but okay. I mean,
this just felt like desperation from the Spurs, like the young guys that ran it desperate and all that stuff, and knocked it down, big shots and all. They saw it happening again, and I think New York just gotta. I don't think nothing happened. I don't think they like punked New York. I ain't see nothing where I was like, man, you know what? They look like New York scared or something like that.
Nah. The only difference is everything played out the same way. Yep. Thank you. Everything played out the same way it played the first 2 games. The only difference is they won't turn the ball over. You know what I'm saying? In crucial times or whatever, right? So, and I like I said, Wemby, he was utilized in a different way. You know what I'm saying? He operated more towards the basket and more the paint area. You know what I'm saying? Instead of settling for long jump shots. Notice whenever Wemby struggles in a game, that's what the issue is. He's selling for a lot of jump shots.
Shoot the ball too much. He become a guard.
Perfect example. What did he do in the first game of the season?
He was playing like a center.
There you go. Dominated the paint.
Some other games he became a guard, and that I'm telling you, I really think that has to do with his body. With his he got a feeling. He got feeling his body, bro. And I don't know what's the comfortable. That's what the Spurs have to figure out. What's the comfortable position for Wemby to be at? And I keep saying it, I don't know what's the right where you want him to be as far as gaining weight, because people on his legs and it's going to take away from it. He already played less minutes, so you want to play more minutes. They got to decide how they want to play with
Wemby. What was I about to say? Was that you that sent me somebody he need to get with Kareem and learn a sky hook?
It might have been. He need to figure out everything, but it's not his game. He been like I said. Remember, I asked you what was that last show? He worked with KG and Hakeem and all that stuff. What does he do in the game? That's and that's not a knock against him. This is not a knock. What do you see in the game where you like, damn, that's all right, KG, baby KG. All right, baby Hakeem. Nothing.
Bro, I told you, I don't know why. I don't know why he ain't learning. If you're gonna shoot out there, you better be like KG.
You're not comfortable.
If you're gonna shoot out there,
you're not comfortable doing it. Bro, it's a special type of person to be like a Kobe Bryant that go see you do a move in the game and say that's your best move. And he's not afraid to go do it in the game as well when it means something and say, I'm going to go do it too. And see if I can do this.
It's funny you said that. I was listening to, I think it was Nick Van Axel said this. And he was like, man, these young guys, for example, I always talk about the Mamba mentality. He said, y'all talk about it, but y'all don't really implement it in your game, right?
They don't.
like he said, Kobe was one of the, if not the hardest worker you could probably ever name in the history of damn near sports. And so the fact that, like you just sat there and said, we saw and heard Kobe, we heard other players. Matter of fact, prime example, Reggie Miller talked about this dude picking his brain right over the offseason and taking that run off the screens and all that stuff and how he did it or whatever. And what did he do? He implemented it and did it in the finals. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why, when you said that, that's why whenever I used to get mad at guys like Dwight Howard, you went to go work with Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Kareem said he was trying to work with you when you went to the Lakers, but you weren't trying to hear it.
You know,
like, bro, like,
what's one of the biggest knocks on Kobe offensively? What do they say that he did?
Ball
hog, chuck up shots, right? Like his efficiency wasn't always the greatest when you look at the numbers and the percentage, right? It's because he wasn't afraid. It's the gift and the curse. It's because he's not afraid. You feel what I'm saying? Like Kobe go out there,
and you gotta have that too to be that cold blooded, man.
Yeah, like he's not afraid. He doesn't care about his percentages. That 42 on that night didn't win. Didn't matter. He's just gonna keep shooting until he can win the game. That's what matters as far as getting the most points on the board and all that. And that's what Kobe was about. A lot of these players now about their brand too much. Kind of like the gift and the curse of you seeing in the game the difference between a Bron and like a Kobe. Like Bron more about his brand and all that stuff. And you see players, even though they yell Mamba mentality, the game is still based off of LeBron James. So a lot of the players play like LeBron, where it's like, bro, you too comfortable. Like everybody don't got to be comfortable and be like safe. That's the word I'm looking for. Like that's the difference I always say about when I shout to Jason, when Jason Gallagher was on the show, when we talked to him about the Joker and the Luka. And I'm like, bro, it's something different. And it's like, he's like, Joker's just safe. He's just, I'm like, that's what it is. It's like Joker doesn't go out there and empty the chamber at all the times. And I'm like, bro, sometimes I just want you to empty the chamber. When like Luka will go and like, you're going to go empty the chamber. When it's done, it's like, well, Luka went out there, he gave you 40 something, whatever it was, or 45, and we did what I did. It'd be certain games, even SGA and all. We like, bro, you just gave me 30. That was you emptying the clip. Like, just giving me 30 again. Like, go empty the clip, bro, and give me, 45. Damn near 50.
Give you a very safe 30, bro.
30 points, yeah. Like, I'm just going to make sure I get my 30.
I'm also protecting my, my stats and all
my
that type
stats.
of
That's
stuff.
why when people yelling stuff like 20-point games and all that stuff, you make sure I'm going to get my 20 now or whatever like that, because I just got to get this is what they're yelling about. Instead of going out there, who cares if you get 20? Go out there sometime and rip somebody's head off and go try to get 60 if you need to or whatever. Like, that's the different mentality, bro. And the Yo Mama mentality ain't nobody in the league. Like I said, the closest thing, and it's not to keep glazing Luka, but it is like a Luka. Other than that, bro, you have no Mama mentality, guys. These guys, Jason Tatum, not Mama mentality. Come on, man. Kawhi Leonard in his heyday, he'll do out there and be Mama mentality when he go in his robotic mode. But a lot of these dudes don't be having Mama mentality. They yell at stuff, and Kobe was their guy and all that. They don't even know what it's about.
It's because they don't really study these people like these older players, like I said, like the Kobe's and them did. They studied them guys before them, man.
Just being a fan. It's a difference between being a fan and a fanatic. A lot of these people fans of Kobe's. They're not fanatics. Kobe was a fanatic of Michael Jordan and the game of basketball. You
would think, seeing how successful Kobe was, you would emulate that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, emulate that, and like you said, be a student of the game, just like Kobe was a student of the game, bro.
Me and you talking about it right now. Me and you literally talking about it right now because we saw this. We saw Kobe. Yeah. We can go through the history books. Kobe has one of the best footwork ever. Like that. Him and Hakeem. That's you feel me? Like that's a different level where it is because he took that off season and said, "Bro, Hakeem, I need you, man." I think it was at Detroit, wasn't it? Well, he said it wouldn't work with Hakeem and all that.
I think it was after that, or
it was around that time. I think when he was doing the run by himself without Shaq and all that, he was starting to do stuff. But when you saw that, Michael Jordan, like they said in the All-Star game, Kobe's trying to go at Jordan from 18. You feel what I'm saying? You see the film now when you see Jordan saying, "Stop that young buck. He's gonna try to go off over there. He don't know what's going on." Like Reggie Miller again in the finals. That was Kobe being a student of the game. Kobe I remember he was talking to, I think it was Knuckleheads podcast. Shout out to Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. And they were saying who was busting your ass at first and all. He was like Nick Van Exel. Nick Van Exel, that quick move and all that, he used to get me. And then when I realized Nick could only go left.
Yep.
After like playing him like at the one day and all that, I said he could do this. He can never do anything again. And I'm like, that's Kobe, bro. That's what Kobe does. Kobe
Hey,
studies.
Gary Payton. Remember, he asked him at the All-Star game, man, how do you get skinny on those screens?
He was like, no, I don't want to do that, bro.
He said he eventually told him when they were playing together.
When he's playing before, he's like, I ain't telling you my secrets. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to get you to lock me up, man. He said, hey, no, I'm not telling you. He said, but when they got teammates, he said he finally told them how to do it or whatever.
It doesn't make sense based off of how the league is today. You would think the way the league is today and the way guys are friends and all that stuff, that everybody would be passing the information around. They don't. I don't know what they're doing.
And like I said, you always heard me say, it's like, if you love something, man, you're going to learn as much about that something that you love, right? It could be in any aspect of life, bro. It ain't just got to be basketball, bro. It could be, your wife, a favorite video game that you like to play, a favorite hobby, sports, movies, whatever it is, bro, cars, whatever it is, whatever you love, you're going to learn as much about it as possible, which is why you always heard me say it. Like, I don't know if these guys actually love the game like that. I could tell by some of the conversations that they make that you're not really a student of the game. You don't love the game like that.
That's
growing up, bro. We loved the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I collect all the newspaper articles. You know what I'm saying? Posters, sneakers, jerseys, cards. I'm trying to emulate they playing styles on the court, whatever it is, right? Like,
do you think it's the money?
Money has a lot to do with it.
Okay, I'm about to say when getting comfortable and it's like it's a difference. It's bro, I got all this money. Do you stop worrying about rings as much?
And it's funny you said it because Nick Van Ansel brought all that up too. And it always go back to me. You always heard me go back to the Michael Jordan quote. What did he say? He said people are getting paid off of the potential and not of what they're done, right? These guys just get paid for what they done. Now these guys are getting paid off potential. We're talking about a guy like Jalen Duren, who was limited on offense, getting paid $40 million a year.
Probably,
you know what I'm saying?
Paid more than what Dennis Rodman ever made in his career.
You know what I'm saying? And it's based off of potential, right? So it's like, and like I said, I wish it was to the point. Like, I mean, I'm not mad at him on his end of getting the money. You get your money or whatever. But on the league side, it's like, I wish we could like franchise tag you just to see you. I want to see you put the work in and earn that at $40 million, bro. Because if you gonna give me that limited,
did you bring in NBA?
I thought about that before, but.
Like instead of the
restricted free agent
or the restricted, I'm sorry. Like instead of that mode, you get a year of, we give you the most money we can give you for 1 year. But it would have to be some type of benefit for the players though too. Like it would have to be something where you gotta get an early year contract. You gotta get they gotta start doing contracts like this gonna sound crazy. You got to do like a 5-year contract with 1 year opt out and shit. Like where you can opt out after the first.
Oh, after the first year?
Yeah, where it ain't like a multiple years. You got to wait to opt out where you can opt out soon to protect the player. Like you have to somehow, like, it got to be a give and a take. So I'm thinking a franchise tag. Nobody gonna really want to sign a franchise tag in the NBA because that's still just like the NFL. You don't really want to sign a franchise tag because it's only 1 year. You get hurt. You don't have guaranteed money anymore. So
you don't have the years to protect you. Which is why I guess part of their compromise is why they used to be 7-year contracts. Remember that?
Yeah.
They cut them bad boys.
Magic Johnson had a lifetime contract, like 10 years, something like that.
Was it 25 year?
Yeah.
He had like 25 million. Was 25 million for 25 years, something like that?
I mean, that's bro. We talking about Jalen Duren making $250 million, 10 times more than that. He was making $25 million for 25 years or whatever. That's crazy.
Yep, and at that time was considered one of the two best players in the league.
Great money at that point. That's why I'm saying, like, it's the league, bro. The league, bro. Like, I want to say this like with the most respect. I'm trying to watch my words because it's hard times and all that stuff. But bro, it used to be when you used to watch dudes want to die on that court, bro. You feel me? Like even Dirk getting teeth knocked out and all that. Dudes, the day you get teeth knocked out, you gone. You got the game. You feel me? That's done, bro. Got the game. You're gonna miss another game and all. You had a tooth and all that. Toothache as far as on the report and all that. Like that's what's happening now. And it's like, I understand. Again, it's like being on the old guy on the lawn. I don't want to be that guy. I do understand, like, you don't want people hurting themselves and like ending their like the way they walk and all that stuff because of playing basketball. But at the same time, you're making millions of dollars. This is your life. You are creating generational wealth and all that stuff. Like, you should go out and give your all for what you're doing, because you don't have to work. You don't have to do manual labor with your hands or nothing like that. You go play your sport that you love for money. So go give it a go play it like $40 million. You feel what I'm saying? Go play each night like you're making $40 million. That's what I think. But
I agree. But all right, man, we can go ahead and turn the page here, man. Let's stop and show some love to the merch. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you're interested in the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link to the site where we have all our merch. Or I think you can scroll up under this video here. We might have some merch there. Or you can go to our actual YouTube channel and scroll over to the store tab. Either way, different ways to get to the merch, but we definitely recommend you go to the site. Members of the channel, you already know you get that permanent discount. No matter how many times you go on the site and order things, you can use that discount as many times as you want, guys. So go ahead and scroll on down to the description box and check it out.
Before we go to questions, comments, hold on. One more question for you. With your shirt on, is that the second best white guy duo ever?
Who the first? Kevin McHale and
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Yeah. Is anybody better than Dirk and Nash other than them?
Luka and KP.
Okay, go with questions, comments. We got true clap.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, hold on. My God, DDP. We got any super chats? My fault. My mouse was acting.
Nah.
Okay.
No DDP. We don't say no DPs. no super chats.
All right. Shout out to Melissa. First, she's a Low Y'all member. She says, "Hey guys, what up, Melissa?"
What up, Melissa?
Let's see. I don't know. You're alone. Ayo. The only bacon here says, "Ayo, what up?"
What up?
Melissa also says, "Wow, I didn't know Brandon Clark passed. Yeah, not like a month ago now."
If that. It was a few weeks ago. We talked about it on the show.
Yeah. And then Rick Adam another day.
He passed around at the same time as Jason Collins. They both passed around the same day.
I think. Damn. Melissa says, "Thank you for the information. No problem." Isaiah said they trumped tonight's game. Pun intended there. Case says, "Hi, what up, Case?"
What up?
Let's see. Search and Destroy said this gave the Spurs confidence. I mean, anyone will give a team confidence they ain't win, but yeah, Search and Destroy. This is Florida Man said analyzing a fixed game is insane. Adam Silver's NBA is illegitimate, and they're not even trying to hide it anymore. You're a Knicks fan that's mad today, Florida Man.
I guess so.
Jason said referees were bad tonight. Knicks versus refs. Yep.
I mean, like I said, I really wasn't paying attention, man. Because, like I said, it's more with the ref. I mean, I was paying attention to the refs. So I'll focus on a little bit more in this game.
Search says both teams have great defense, fun to watch. Yeah, very good defensive team. Like I said, this is not what is it, San Antonio versus OKC Knicks fans. Like, come on, this is not the Swish says what a game. San Antonio put it out. I already said that. He said a gentleman's sweep. possibly, maybe. It depends on what happened game 4.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
What is that? Condra says Spurs in 7. 7-7. 7-7. What up, L? She says, I like that these games are super exciting. The back and forth, of course, the trash talking after a tough score. I'm enjoying it despite having a team in this year. It's the finals.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying. Just watching the game and enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah. Search and Destroy says if the Spurs win game 4, we have a ball game. Yes, facts. They got to win game 4. They still haven't. They didn't win at home, and they still on the road. So it ain't a series yet. Not quite yet. Melissa also says, yes, Cat style this series was a welcome surprise and assertiveness. Yeah, Cat feeling himself right now. He out there when he makes scoring buckets and all, saying he can't stop me and all. I'm like, oh okay, Cat. Swish says, yeah, they pretty much let them play today. Yeah, that's how I felt, Swish. Especially down the end, man. They were just like saying, go ahead. No Ego says if Pop was coaching the Spurs, the Knicks would be facing elimination next game.
You trying to say, Ego? What you trying to say, man?
You gotta say it with your chest, Ego. Let me hear you say it.
No, what you trying to say?
Melissa says ref letting Wemby beat up Knicks, just pushing them down, locking arms. See, so it's like she said it was another way.
Yeah, like I said, there's the one play on Jalen Brunson. I'm like, yo, they gotta call that, bro. What we doing?
Let's see. Too Real says Bridges was a ghost. Yeah, 2 points. L says San Antonio can't predict his, Stephen A. Smith. I get him confused. Can't predict his way out of a paper bag. He deserves a new job, not in sports journalism. He said nobody from Villanova from that championship team was NBA ready.
I'm
sorry. I didn't know it was receipt to say. I'm gonna call out Stephen A. Smith for everything he said.
Oh, I like that though.
Big J also, Chloe, y'all remember he said they can't complain about the fouls. Cat was all over Wemby like, oh my goodness. Like it's pride month. And yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying. Cat was back and forth. I that's
what I said. I didn't notice it, and I thought maybe because I'm just watching the game. I didn't notice the referees, but I will try to pay attention to it a little bit more on the next game. Like I said, the only reason why I know about that one because they challenged it, and they ended up getting the call or whatever. Because he was actually grabbing both his arms, and he had his arm up trying to grab the ball or whatever, and went out of bounds. So.
You know what I don't like though about this series? I told you Wemby and all that as well. Like I said, he gotta get his body together. It's a lot of times Josh Hart though was boxing out Wemby though, bro.
Boy, Josh Hart, boy.
I understand that Josh Hart a special player, no, but Wemby 7'6", bro. Like, come on, man.
No, I hear you though. I hear you.
Too Real says Brunson doesn't look for his teammates when he gets defense to collapse. He's not the greatest per point guard, Too Real, but. I mean, I can't get to this point and say he don't.
I guess it's also too why they got Josh Hart out there too.
Yeah.
He kind of
plus he's smaller.
Yeah.
Plus Brunson's small. It's harder for him to see over defenses too. I think he's doing his job. Let's go win. Jason said, "Shoot, if he didn't score 30-something a day, imagine what the Knicks would be." Jason said, "Wemby flagrant on Brunson, no call. Makes no sense." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we just talked about earlier. Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's a couple of them. It kind of stood out to me, man. Like I said, that one definitely that's one of them. I don't know how you didn't call that one, but yeah.
Melissa says, "I'm impressed how these young Spurs came out tonight with that pressure and spotlight in Madison Square Garden." Facts, Melissa.
Man, that crowd, boy, Melissa, our crowd is. Whoo.
Man, what you think, bro? It's New York at the
man.
It's New York in the finals. What you think, man?
It was a couple calls, a couple whistles. I didn't even hear the whistle on TV. That's how bad it was.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Stephon Castle was gonna miss that damn one of the free throws there. I was like, he gonna miss one of these, bro. They routed. He made him though.
PTSD, huh?
Bro, I thought he was. I ain't gonna lie. He knocked him down though, bro. I was like, all right, okay. Big J.
Come on, Castle.
Big J said,
it made it worse because my bad. It made it worse because he started talking about his free throw percentage. They started talking about 81 or 82% or something like that. I was like, here we go.
He's like 4 or 5 in the game, and I'm like, oh, he gonna miss one of these, but he made him. He made him. That was probably the icing. And he made that big three. Like he really clutched the game at the end. Like it was a far 3 too, probably like 25, 28 or whatever, like in that corner over there in the hash. Big J said Wemby's problem is not the footwork or shot selection. He needs to strengthen his base. His legs need to be strong enough so that the shorter players can't take it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying a little earlier, Big J. As far as it's the comfortable area of him getting the weight because they be pushing against his legs and all. So it's like you got to protect him at the same time. You want to use him as your weapon. So it's like
which is
something to deal with their whole career.
Which is why you see a Kevin Hart. I mean, he's saying Kevin Hart. God dang, I'm tired. Josh Hart, and then you also saw Caruso guarding him in the last series. You know what I'm saying? Because they guard him at it, like you said, at his base, and they're able
lay
to
on his legs. They just lay on his legs, and he's not moving them. Melissa says, I said Jason. Sorry. Brandon says Spurs are trash.
Okay.
Man, he said even when the Knicks F it up, they still make it a close game. I don't know if it's because they trash, Brandon. It's because they're young too. Yeah, it's because they're young. Like the Knicks are supposed to be here. The Knicks probably should have already been here. They finally, like we were talking about the whole year. Truthfully, since the beginning of the season, we talked about the team that should be in the finals for the East is the New York Knicks. they were shaky at the first and all that stuff. Go ahead. Sorry.
So that run continues.
Yes, the Eastern Conference team that lost. Who?
That lost. They lose in the Eastern Conference final the previous year. Then they make it to the final.
Who got swept?
Cavaliers.
So that mean next year? Oh, I mean James Harden, Donovan Mitchell. Hold up, bro.
That streak is over with now.
Oh man, you crazy? If they make it next year, bro,
listen. If they make it next year, I'm done watching basketball, bro.
I told you, bro. I'm about done with this whole James. I kind of want James Harden to win a ring, bro. Not because he like deserve it in a way. I just want players to get them narratives
because you want to pull your jersey out the closet. I know.
I hate when players. I really hate when players play for so long because of ring culture. I hate when players leave with no rings, bro. Like it really does diminish the greatness of some players in a way to some people, and I hate it. I hate the Charles. I told you I hate the Charles Barkley thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, me too. No, it's funny you said that. I was listening to something a few days ago, and pretty much talking about the ring culture. And the guy was like, who was I listening to? And it said something like, they hate that. Well, back in the day, we used to like cherish those guys like the Charles Barkleys and all that. Even though they never won a ring or whatever, we used to cherish those guys because they were looked at as great players. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, well, if you didn't win a ring, you were trash or whatever. So
like, we forget about Patrick Ewing, like you say, Charles Barkley, all those guys were the 90s again because of Jordan's greatness. We forget. Oh, here we go, son. I wanted to say this. I said this to BA. I know we going over on something different. I said this to BA the other day. It's about Michael Jordan. You know, Mike, like we say, Magic Johnson, right? Did the LeBron James before LeBron James. He won 5 titles and went to 9 finals, right? Won, what was it? He won 3 MVPs and all that stuff, 3 finals MVP. He was doing all that kind of stuff.
3
right?
final MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs.
Yep. Is it 2 regular?
No.
I thought it was 3.
No, he got 2 final MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs.
Okay, so it's only he got 3 and 3, don't he? James Worthy got 1 and Kareem got another.
Worthy got 1, Kareem got 1.
Ain't that it?
No, Kareem got 2.
Kareem got 2 with the Lakers? I thought he only had 2 in general. 1 with the Lakers and 1 with
Wait, you might be right. It might be 3. No, it might be. How many MVPs Magic got? 4?
Is it 4 or is it 3? I thought he had the same. He had the same as Bird. I thought they both had 3.
No, Bird got 3. I know he got 3.
I thought they both got the same. I think they both got 3, and then Magic
I thought
got
Magic
5.
had 1 more, and I thought he had like 1 less Finals MVP than the.
I don't know. Either way, but let me. The point is, Magic Johnson did all that, right? People forget about that because of Michael Jordan greatness, and now trying to use that same thing to diminish Michael Jordan. Like they forget about what Magic Johnson went to the conference finals 10 out of 11 years. Every year.
He dominated the 80s, remember?
That's what every year and went to the finals multiple times, 9 times, won 5 rings and all that stuff. And like you say, in Jordan's first 3-peat, they thought he's the best player of all time. And now we're using that same thing. We forgot about him, Magic and all that stuff, and saying a guy like LeBron and them better than him. But it's neither here nor there. Lord said Knicks were flopping like a bunch of limp you-know-whats all night. It's Poofy said Trump blessed the Spurs. Go Getty says, is it go get? Oh, go get it. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to say a different word. I read it different spot. He said, I'm hurt right now. Why are you hurt?
Yeah, it's 3-3. You're right, 3-3.
Okay. He said my team let me down.
Kareem had 1.
And James Worthy got the other one. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know he had 5 total. Yeah, okay.
Because that first one that Kareem was supposed to get, remember Magic got it.
That
would have been the other one that Kareem would have got or whatever. He said my team let me down. I mean, the Knicks, y'all lost 1. Damn, y'all be going, woo. This how the Mavericks were? Yes. Brandon said Knicks are pathetic. Jeez. Go get it. Said Jalen was doing too much ball hogging. I guess, man. I mean, not Mikal Bridges got 2 points. Brandon said it should be OKC up 3-0 against NY right now, but too bad J-Dub and AJ got hurt. Weren't you up 3-2? Robbie says Knicks choked. That's all. I don't know if they choked. They just couldn't come back. I don't know if they choked. I want to say that one was choked. It's Poofy said OKC out full pipe down. Yeah. Let's see. That's why I got to put at WTC. So I know you're talking to us. Or not the WTCGs. CNC. Let's see. Missing. They going at each other. They're going at each other still. D-Way looking some. Melissa says chat value decreased this off season. Said OKC just another one chip team, buddy boy. I don't mean to laugh, but y'all gotta watch our last show, man. They're a dynasty that didn't happen. We'll have a what if show of dynasties that should have happened, bro. Every team that won the Dallas Mavericks in 2011. Dynasty that should have happened, bro. Damn, hold up. You said the Spurs will win 5 at least? Make sure you return here, Poofy, every season. I don't want you to disappear. I want to bookmark that.
Jeez. He said Wemby finna be the next Tim Duncan.
He said Jordan. Yeah. He really is the GOAT. See anybody else say something? Melissa, Spurs. Let's see. No Block says if Spurs win game 4, Spurs in 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo. Big J said best white guy duo is Chet and Shea. Yo, this dude is crazy. Yeah, I was going to say that's funny, Big J, because I was about to say Rudy and Gordon Hayward. Oh, my chest hurt. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Only Big J. Only Big J.
Mr. Goat says my hot take: the Spurs are not winning another game in this series against the Knicks. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
game 4 major.
Is that really a hot take though?
Nah, it's not a hot take. Big J said this is. I mean, it could be. According to the media, it might be. You know, the media be glazing. So, Big J said this was not a matter of ref intervention. They just weren't calling them New York flops, and they were calling the handsy defense. So I didn't think it was that bad of a. It was fine. Brian said the Knicks got French F tonight, thanks to Mr. President. Jason said, let's go Knicks all the way and win the championship. Yeah, fine. You can't win every game. I know the Knicks finally lost the game and people getting sad and all, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say they won 13 in a row.
Yeah, you in the finals now. Like this a team that won 62 games or something, whatever the Spurs won.
Spurs,
Yeah, like I mean, you lost game 3, you up 2-0, you won both in San Antonio.
62.
Yeah, just win one more of your games at home. You're fine. You're still in a great position. Chef said Knicks or Spurs. I went with the Knicks. I know I went with Spurs originally, but and Daniel says go Spurs, go. Hopefully, Daniel. We'll see, man. Make it. Y'all win game 4 though, man. That's really gonna be interesting. Game 5 will be crazy. San Antonio will be crazy in game 5. Then
they
come back 2-2, bro.
It's gonna be crazy in San Antonio. That's man.
Well, that wouldn't be love. That love train about to go to a different level. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't Wemby win this title at 22, bro. They going he the best. He on 2K next year. Everything, bro. I'm telling you, he already I think on the cover of 2K. He gonna be on the cover of 2K next year.
Boy, they gonna say Jordan. Yeah, already on the cover.
Yeah,
they gonna say Jordan who?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. With Jordan who, like Wemby. They're gonna he won it at 22. We're gonna get that whole Derrick Rose like talk. That Derrick Rose will be something at 22. It's gonna be Wemby. He the favorite to win MVP next year as long as he play the minutes.
Boy, it's crazy how you're not saying this based off of like things being like true or whatever. You saying based off of what narrative we get ready to hear. Yeah. You already know what narrative we're about to hear, bro. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man.
But that's it.
Bro. But yeah, man. Yeah, listen, we definitely appreciate everybody rocking with your boys, man, for another episode, man. Like I said, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll do another shout out to Elle. She got another shirt. She posted it on Twitter. Shout out to Elle. We do another show here on Wednesday. So we'll do what's that game 4 of the Spurs game. Spurs Knicks finals game is going to be on Wednesday, so we'll talk about that too. So you guys can join us for those conversations, man. I see we got a bunch of Knicks and Spurs fans in the building, man. Join us for these conversations, man. Like I said, we'll be here all week long, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Shout out to the people who just subscribed to the channel. Also, if I can hit them likes for us, that'd be much appreciated as well, man. It doesn't cost you anything, but it definitely helps out the channel in more ways than you know. Also, too, shout out to Elle, by the way. If you want to become a member like her and others, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Consider becoming a member of the channel. We have dedicated shows for the members on Friday mornings, y'all. So our Friday morning shows are dedicated to the members of the channel. Also, too, shout out to the hater himself, Big J, in the comment section. Because we geeks, when we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television, man. Like I said, man, I just got my power sword over here, man. Have to just in case something jump off, you know what I'm saying?
Should have bought the real one from what's that? Medieval Times.
Oh man, shout out to my wife. She took me to Medieval Times for my birthday. But listen, if you guys are into DC, Marvel, Star Wars, all that stuff, there's something supposed to be dropping. BJ program, mom, I can't remember. But yeah, like I said, we talked about Star Wars, DC, Marvel, all that stuff over there on Cuz We Geek, y'all. So if y'all want to join us for those conversations, man, join us over there every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. We got a show tomorrow evening, y'all, on Cuz We Geeked. King, is there anything else I'm forgetting?
Share, more share, guys. Like is the equivalent of a share. I wish Big J was a wrestling fan so I could tell him to join me as a co-host or a guest on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat, sports, and sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We do watch-alongs every artist, dude. You look like
that was something on there, my bad.
You look like you lying though. Wrong cartoon.
Hey, you said that, bro. You saying that I was looking that sword up today on Amazon trying to see if I can order me one of them.
They got
white top about no, but
they got to somehow make it in real life where the sword can grow paws without it looking fake. But they can't do that.
Yeah, because they got the either or ones.
I wish you could, bro. You get a real one, but I wanted to one day get into like collecting like real replicas of like known stuff, like even like Kratos's like things on his arms.
Yeah,
they having all that stuff.
Yeah, they got a few stores like that. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, they got a few stores where they do the swords and stuff like that on like here in Dallas or whatever. So.
But We Talk Combat, so y'all come on over there. We do watch alongs damn near every day. We had a show this past Sunday with Wrestle Chops on there from just the wrestling community. He has a bunch of stuff. Like, comment, subscribe if you like wrestling. Damn near every day we do something over here on Glow. So just come like our channels and be a part of the community. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Like I said, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Like I said, join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, y'all. We talk about all things NBA related. The season is about to end here pretty soon with the finals, and then we're gonna turn our pages to the draft, and then after that, summer league. So yeah, join us for these conversations, y'all. With all that being said, man, it's your boys Relle and King of Cap and Crown NBA podcast. We'll be back here on Wednesday for Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown. I was gonna say something about your favorite person in the world, but I'm gonna leave it alone, bro.
Mark Cuban.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, it's funny you said Mark Cuban. I think we already talked about it. I think we talked about it off camera. He didn't want to listen to Dirk on a certain hire, and look where we are now. Crazy, ain't it?